In this problem, we do not know what the cost to the store is. In other words, we do not know what the wholesale price is. We do know that we're going to mark it up by 15%. And after that markup of 15%, we know that our selling price is going to be $85.10. So let's see if we can visualize this. So this is going to be my wholesale price. And I'm going to add on a little bit to that for my markup. And let's put all the numbers in the right places. So if my markup, well, let's start with my cost to my store. If I don't know my cost to my store, or if I don't know my wholesale price, I'm going to put my variable X right here. So I don't know what I'm starting at. As a percent, though, I know that I always start at 100%. I'm going to add on to that 15%. And after I tack on that 15%, 100% plus the markup of 15% means that my retail price is going to be 115% of the original. Okay, and then I know that after that markup, which I don't know how much that is as an amount of dollars, but after adding in that amount of dollars, I have a selling price of $85.10. Okay, so let's just remind ourselves of some formulas here. And our one formula that was shared earlier was that our wholesale price plus my markup amount will equal my retail price. Okay, and another key important formula here is just the general idea of my part always being some percent of my whole. For these problems, always think of your part as it's your retail price is always going to be some percent of your wholesale price. So my wholesale price is my whole amount and my retail price is my part. I calculate this by doing some percent of my wholesale price. All right, so let's work this out. I don't know what my wholesale price is, so let's plug in X. Now with my percent, I have two options I can use, and one option would be this 15%. So I could take 15% of the wholesale price, but then realize that what that would give me, 15% of my wholesale price, would give me this value here. And that's a problem because now I have this equation that would have two unknowns. So if I'm going to plug in 15% right here, I don't know what my wholesale price is. And actually over here, this wouldn't be your retail price, but this would actually be your markup amount if you're just using this 15% right here. So the percent I need to use is this 115%. I need to take 115%, which is 1.15. So 115% is the same as 100% plus 15%. In decimal form, 100% is 1 and 15% is 1500ths. So notice that 115% is 1.15. So if I take 115% of my wholesale price, that will give me this retail price of $85.10. Another thing I can do here to think this through is I could say my wholesale price is some amount X. Okay, I'm marking it up by 15%, and 15% of X would be saying add in there 15% of X. I've seen a lot of students that will just want to put plus 0.15, but then you're just marking it up by 15 cents. You've essentially assumed that the wholesale price would be $1. You want to mark this up by 15% of the wholesale price. And notice that when I add x plus 0.15x, I get that 1.15x, which I know is my retail price. So notice that my retail price, $85.10, is equal to that 1.15x. To solve this equation, so if I have 85.10, just rewriting this so I have a little more room to show the division. So I'm going to divide both sides by 1.15. Now let's do $85.10 divided by 1.15. So 85.1 divided by 1.15, and I get 74. And that's my wholesale price. So now that we have this answer, let's see if this makes sense. If I am starting at $74 and I mark this up by 15%, so let's take 15% of 74. This is just a great way to kind of check your answer here. So let me clear this out. So 15% of the 74. That gives me $11.10. So that's my markup amount. That's what I'm adding here. So I'm really adding $11.10. And 74 plus 11.10 is in fact $85.10. So my final answer for my cost of my store is $74.